ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Murtaza, the Hospitality and Events Head of Bhumi World Factory Outlet Mall. Firstly, I would like to thank ET Retail SHOPFWD. I mean, we've literally felt like a part of your own team while being a part of this event, and it's been an amazing experience. As far as Bhumi World is concerned, there are a lot of touch points that I'd like to speak about today. You know, when Powai was being made, there were a lot of people living in Bandra who did not know when Hira Nandani was coming up. Today, the world and the entire city knows where Powai exists. When New Cuff Parade was coming up, the people in Cuff Parade also did not know that New Cuff Parade was coming out. Today, our vision is to build Bhivandi into a landscape, into a project that may start with a baby step with introducing a factory outlet mall, but our vision is much larger than that. Of course, there's a big problem here that we face in our city. Shopping has always been in our DNA. Whether we sit at home, order from e-commerce, or quick commerce, like Sanjay ji rightly mentioned. But going and shopping has always been an addictive experience for some of us. And if the price is high, that experience isn't as good. And if you have a brand which has an offering at a lesser price, buying something for cheaper has always been in our DNA. I wouldn't say that about the rest of the world, but in India at least, अगर कुछ सस्ता मिल रहा है और अच्छा मिल रहा है, तो वो we have to buy it. वो कितना भी दूर हो, अगर आप कफ परेड में भी बैठे हुए हो, so you definitely want to travel 1.5 hours in traffic with your budget of 10,000 rupees and save that, and shop worth 5,000, and you'll be extremely happy about that 5,000 that you saved. What we are developing in Bhumi World is not just the shopping experience, but we are building all the factory outlet brand concepts into one destination under one roof. And that has never been a model that has been achieved in Maharashtra. We will be the first ones to build this model under one roof. And we are glad that we are starting with Bhivandi, because we really want to make something out of it. And that's the vision of Mr. Prakash Patel right here. Unbelievably, the Top Golf that we see in Dubai, ever thought about it being in Mumbai? We'd like to announce it for the first time here that we've actually going to have a Top Golf in Bhivandi. And we've already signed that right next to our mall alongside the Bhumi World Factory Outlet. We'd also be happy to say that we're also building exhibition centers, second-hand car markets. We're also going to be building racetracks, go-karting, and a whole bunch of things. What we're doing is we're building a destination, and we're just starting with our first seed, which is Bhumi World Factory Outlet. I'd like to call the visionary behind this entire dream, Mr. Prakash Patel, to say a few more words.
Good evening, friends. So basically, my background is to make industrial parks across India. So we make industrial park for the SME and MSME for the manufacturing sector. And we started our journey in 2007. Now we have completed 1 crore square feet till now, with the manufacturing setup of 2,500 manufacturing, which is plug-and play units. In India, it was very much needed. And we have traveled a lot in Europe or in US, in Thailand. We have seen that there is a trend of outlet mall happening there from last 10-15 years. Before 15 years, we used to go to London, Oxford Street, but when we see the price, we did not buy. And when the Bicester village, which is out of London, when we travel 1.5 hours there, and we saw that the pricing are 50, 60, 70% discount, and we able to buy, and we thought why not to buy a brand. original Gucci brand in the 70% discount. So that thought process came, and it was lacking in India. And we had a good research about Indian and environment, how it should be, because in foreign we see everything in high street line. They don't have much more in malls, but in India, because of the rain and climate, we have to make a mall for the outlet, and we successfully have done that. It is 6 lakh square feet. And um when we see the upcoming market, we have launched a smaller part of the outlet which is already there in Bhiwandi, which is already successfully running from last 3 months. I see the catchment area, the person who is not buying or not bought a brand before in his life, he started buying it. So 50% of the sale is happening to a new client, which is a new people who have not bought your brand, and they started buying it because it is in a good reasonable price. Like I give you example, Peter England is having store in Linking Road with rental of 800 to 1000 rupees a square feet. He's giving me 130 rupees a square feet rent in Bhiwandi. He's getting the sales of 50,000 rupees per day in Linking Road. He's getting 3 lakh rupees sale in Bhiwandi. So which is so when we see the outcome of it, we are customers are happy. He's getting good price. Retailers are happy. They are getting good sales. Real estate player like me, who is getting little more rent than the warehousing and industrial space in Bhiwandi. So which is giving all three medium and good price, where we are expanding our horizon. Like people are more catchment area of Dombivli, Kalyan, Bhiwandi, Thane, Shahpur, Wada. Everybody is coming there, and there are 20 lakh people staying in 10 kilometers who are not buying brands before, which are the new customer for the retail. So that was the experience I had, and with that experience, we have made the biggest outlet mall in Bhiwandi. We are going to create a more in luxury brand, which is Gucci, Prada, Armani Exchange. We are going to launch in next December 2024. We are going for the there is one exhibition in Cannes. We are participating there. We are creating India as a major hub for the purchasing luxurious brand also for the outlet, and we will be able to catch 50 brands from the other like global brand for the outlet in Bhiwandi. Thank you very much.